So it took a little while to build this rail line, a lot longer than I anticipated, but I think it turned out pretty good. So this is what happens. You come through the portal here, and then you'll take this monorail system, which I think is pretty neat looking. I tried to make it as clean as possible. And it'll just transport you over to where the underwater city is going to be. It's going to be right over there. I use these birch trap doors to hide the redstone. Thought that would look pretty good. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set up the conduit so that I can breathe underwater. Now let's go set up a conduit down here somewhere. So if you're like me and have never done this before, then I think this is how it's supposed to work. So I think I need to put, so there's 5 there, 5 there. I think this is the apparatus. And now the conduit goes in the middle. So I'm assuming I have to put this there and then put the conduit in. Yes, and then I do this. And, oh, it's working! I barely have any breath, but it is working. Sweet, let's go get some air. And, yeah, there we go. We have a conduit. Sweet, I can breathe underwater now. Look at that. So this will be the heart of our base now, as we can live under here in this aquatic wonderland. I don't know how far away I can get. I probably need to mark that. So let's see when my breath starts to dissipate. Oh man, we can build for a long ways, can't we? The conduit effect lasts this far? Oh my gosh. The conduit made it all the way to my rail line? No. Wow, this thing is huge. Definitely go get one. You want to play underwater? This is the best. Oh my goodness. I don't have to worry about this at all. I don't even need to check it. This is amazing. I could just, oh my, okay, there we go. We're out of the conduit. Okay, am I back in it yet? Fuck, I just want to find it. There we go. So that is as far as we can go. That is a long way. Check this out. Look how far this is. So, okay, I'm at 147. And we're going to go all the way across. Oh, it's nighttime. But this is crazy good. Definitely go buy one. Definitely go get one of these things. So about 90 blocks, I would say. That's awesome. That is a huge radius. That's fantastic. That is really fantastic. Okay, well, there we go. Now let's get to work on our underwater wonderland. So yes, I know wonders never cease with me, but so I can go to this end on this side, and there's a whole sunken ship over there, which I've already checked out. I've seen enough ships that you guys didn't need to see it. But there's also an underwater ravine here that I have full access to with my breathing. That is phenomenal. We'll have to check this out. Okay, we'll check it out right now. Yeah. Sweet. Oh, the fish are dying down here. They are cooking themselves. Sorry, fish. Not a good look for you guys. Oh, this is so sweet. Oh, man, I'm loving this. I'm going to have to get more of these things. I'm going to make the entire ocean breathable for myself. Aquaman. That's right. I am. It took a while, but here we are. This is the floor of my wonderful underwater tower. So, let's get into it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do the approach to the tower twice. Do it once at night and then once during the day so you can see the difference. Once with it lit up and once just normal. So with that in mind, let's go take a look at what I've worked on. This has taken me forever. And there it is. The epic tower of awesomeness, of underwater awesomeness. Yes, that is it. As you can see the color. I should be playing like profound music right now. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway, there it is. White and teal I decided to go with, kind of an aquatic view. And then as you approach it, there's some lighted fountains to the right, room off to the left, and then the water parts, and boom, you are here at the tower. And now let's see what it looks like in the daytime, but I'll have to run back. And here it is from the daytime perspective. So there's a bunch of glass on there, obviously, and I decided the cyan worked really good against the warm ocean water, so that was why I had the beacon like that. And there's a little light at the top of that. It's kind of like a lighthouse. It was not what I was going for, but I decided, it just kind of worked. It looked better at night. You can see there's some cyan there, so here we are. And now that it's daytime, let's take a little tour of the tower. Okay. Oh, I did it again. I can't believe I did that again. Okay, so here's what we got here. And most of this is not practical, but it doesn't matter. So there's like this giant tower with a glowstone at the top of it, which is just there for decoration. But I did find a good time to use all these end rods for lighting. I have a... Never mind, you saw that. Yeah, so that was what I did. And this is like going to be the storage / bedroom of the place. So there's some end rods up here again. A double bed, little tray here, and just use some glass. Yeah, nothing amazing, but it's kind of like, I like it, but nothing crazy. So then I have this so I can overlook the rest of the coral everywhere, which is kind of nice. I had to really expand on this thing because at first it looked like an oil derrick, and then it looked like a hotel casino in the water. So this is the other tower that we can get to the top of. Oh, and these are my little fountains on here. I was trying to make it so I was going to put glow rods in there, but it didn't work, so whatever. So here we go. Oh, and then, yeah, so you can see we're on the balcony here. You can look out over all the coral. It's kind of neat. Let's get up top here, which is the very inconveniently located stairs. Another balcony up here. I can get up on top. Nothing special. So let's go all the way up. And up here on top, so it was interesting because I didn't build this tower originally, and you see I put the cyan in here and did that. But originally it was this flat thing and then this flat thing, and I was like, I should just put a helicopter up here just for fun, but I decided against it. I thought it would be better not to. And then here's my water as it pours down and then splits over the rail line. That was kind of fun. I did a little piece of glass right there. You can barely see it. So there's that. And then here's the tower here. The cyan goes all the way up. And then you have the little cyan glass at the top around the glowstone. So I thought that was fun. And I don't have a way to get up to the top, but it was not my intention. So, can look around here. Okay, but enough of that. Let's get to the underwater portion of our trip. And to do that, let's just dive right on in. All right, so here we are. This is the conduit, which I built last time and was marveling by it. I've put this pathway here, and as we go into the main underwater structure. Now, I just tried to make this like cathedral type of look to it. It's not supposed to be closed off or anything. I want it to be very open so I could like swim around in it and just, whatever. Are these ledges on here I can go to? And it just goes up to here, and then there's a stairway to get back up on the tower. I'm just going to jump right back in. So that works out really well, and then we can just jump right back in to here. I set up some of these stoves right here so that you could have the bubbles come off the top. I thought that was just kind of a fun little effect. A lot of glass. Whole lot of glass. But this was really just supposed to be the entry point for the underwater castle. This was not the castle. This was just the entry point. It just kind of grew and grew and grew to the monstrosity that it is. And you see, I also decided, you know what? I'm going to take all these pillars and bring them all the way down to the bottom. Just attention to detail here. Just don't know why, but if I'm swimming around in here in the coral, and I've been doing a lot of it, I just kind of like the idea of it trying to look somewhat feasible as a construction. Okay, anyway, on to our next section here. So I have this walkway that goes through here. There's the tower, the pillars that go up to support the tower. Coral stuff. I added some light here. Oh, pufferfish getting himself burned. Just to put some bubbles here because it just, I don't know, just looks better, I thought. So here we go. And then you cross past the sunken ship, which I store a bunch of stuff in, and then we get to this area right here, which I would call an underwater plain. So this is the area that I was really intending on building my castle. It's still attached to the water tower there, but I have some ideas of what I'm going to do here. I was thinking I'm going to put... it's really flat, so I was thinking, okay, this is a good spot to build, and I think I can do a couple fun things with it. And it'll overlook this ravine here, which next episode I'm just going to go exploring, because I've done so much building. Oh, hey, how you doing there? I don't know what my buttons are right now. How you doing? So, yeah, I've done... This took so much longer to build than you can ever imagine. So next episode I'm going I'm going underground to go do some exploring. So here, we can just check it for the water. This whole section right here, this room, I just needed to come up with something a little different. This is not a very practical building, but I didn't care. It's just a landmark type of building. I put just water coming off of it just because. So anyway, this is the water tower. It will be the eventual entrance to the water or the underwater castle. And you see, it's just very easy to get in and out of. If I don't want to climb up, I can climb up that way, and yeah, just kind of fun. So I thought it was neat, and this allows me the freedom to just kind of, if I want to go exploring around here, I'll just go explore, sail through, swim through the coral, just because. So, okay, enough of me just mindlessly pointing junk out at this point. There you go. There's the tower that I built. It is essentially part one of my aquatic building, and you know, I thought it turned out pretty good. It's not like the greatest thing in the whole world, but I like it. I thought it came out pretty good, but it took forever. So, with that, I'm going to stand here on this coral, and then I'm going to say farewell to you from... I can't do it underwater. So anyway, there you go. So again, thank you for watching, and hope to see you again next time.